Matthew Stafford didn't celebrate. He didn't pump his fist. He didn't even look confident. The ball hit the turf, bodies crashed, and in real time, the quarterback who has seen everything in this league thought the play was dead. Incomplete. Over. Except it wasn't. And in that single moment, the NFL ignited one of the most divisive arguments fans have had all season. What actually counts as a catch anymore? Because what you're about to hear isn't just about one play in a snowy Rams-Bears playoff game. It's about how the exact same action, the exact same sequence, changed the fate of two franchises within 24 hours. One team moved on. The other was sent home. And the only difference was the ruling. That's why this matters. The Los Angeles Rams beat the Chicago Bears 20-17 in a game that felt like it was dragged straight out of old-school football. Cold, physical, ugly. Every yard felt earned, and every mistake felt fatal. Late in the fourth quarter, tied at 10-10, the margin for error was gone. This was the point in the game where legacies start getting written. 2nd and 10. Stafford takes the snap. No theatrics. No deep drop. Just a short-out route to the sideline. Davante Adams breaks, the ball arrives, and chaos follows. Adams secures the pass near the boundary, immediately swallowed by Bears defensive back Tariq Stevenson. There's no runway. No chance to turn upfield. The contact is instant and violent. Stevenson wraps him up, rips at the ball, and both players crash to the ground in one motion. As Adams' knee hits the turf, the ball shifts, momentarily ending up in Stevenson's grasp. And that's where the stadium froze. Because we've all seen this movie before. Receiver goes down. Defender fights through the catch. Ball comes loose. Incomplete. Or interception. Or no catch. Depends on the day. Depends on the crew. Depends on the vibe. Even Stafford thought it was over. After the game, he admitted it. From his vantage point, real time, there was no chance. No way that was a catch. Then the replay hit the big screen. Slow motion. Frame by frame. And Stafford's tone changed. Holy cow.
He got it down.
Had control. That's the key phrase. Control. Officials went to review. The tension stretched. Fans held their breath. And then the ruling came in. Completed catch. Rams ball. NBC Rules analyst Terry McCauley didn't hesitate. He said it was clearly a catch. Adams had control. Knee down. Play over. Rams keep possession. 5 plays later, Los Angeles was in the end zone. That touchdown flipped the game. It forced the Bears to chase. It changed play calling. It altered risk tolerance. And ultimately, it helped send the Rams to the NFC Championship game. But here's where everything explodes. Because 24 hours earlier, in a different stadium, with different jerseys but nearly identical physics, the NFL made the opposite call. And that call ended a season. Bills versus Broncos. Overtime. Everything on the line. 3rd and 11 from Buffalo's 36. Josh Allen steps up and fires deep to Brandin Cooks. Cooks elevates, secures the ball, and comes down fighting through contact. As he hits the ground, Broncos corner Jaquan McMillian engages him, battling for possession. The ball moves. Hands fight. Bodies twist. And as they hit the turf, McMillian comes away with the ball. The officials ruled it an interception. Not incomplete. Not a catch and down by contact. A turnover. Denver takes over. Marches downfield. Kicks a game-winning field goal. Buffalo's season is over. Same situation. Same body mechanics. Same bang-bang timing. Different outcome. Completely different consequence. That's why fans are furious. Because this isn't about Rams versus Bears. Or Bills versus Broncos. This is about consistency. Or the lack of it. How can two plays that look identical on replay be ruled in completely opposite ways? How can control exist in one stadium and vanish in another? How can the NFL preach clarity when the rulebook feels like it's being interpreted differently every single week? Social media erupted immediately. Side-by-side clips flooded timelines. Analysts paused frames. Fans slowed footage down to milliseconds, trying to find the difference. And the more people watched, the more uncomfortable the truth became. There wasn't one. Both receivers secured the ball before contact. Both were hit immediately. Both went to the ground in one continuous motion. Both had defenders ripping at the ball as they landed. Both lost possession after contact with the turf. Yet one was rewarded. The other was punished. This is where the catch rule becomes more than a technicality. It becomes a narrative device that decides who advances and who goes home. And the NFL knows it. For years, the league has tried to simplify the catch rule. Football move. Control through the ground. Surviving the process. Every tweak is meant to eliminate gray area. But somehow, the gray area keeps growing. Because at its core, the catch rule isn't just about physics. It's about judgment. And judgment changes depending on context. Was the receiver established? Did he have time? Did the defender do enough? Did the ball move too much? Did it look like a catch? That last one matters more than the league wants to admit. In the Rams-Bears game, the ruling felt generous. In the Bills-Broncos game, it felt ruthless. And that difference is exactly why fans feel manipulated. Matthew Stafford didn't intend to spark this debate. He was just being honest. He saw the play, assumed the worst, and was shocked when it stood. His reaction was genuine. But his words pulled the curtain back. If a Super Bowl winning quarterback can't tell what a catch is in real time, what chance does anyone else have? Davante Adams, for his part, wasn't interested in controversy. He called it a beautiful game. Snow falling, playoff atmosphere, old rivalry energy. To him, it felt like the Packers-Bears battles of his past, even though he's wearing Rams colors now. And that's another layer to this story. Adams' stat line wasn't loud. 2 catches, 24 yards. Nothing that jumps off the screen. But both catches mattered. Both came at critical moments. And one of them may have been the most important play of the entire game. That's playoff football. Production doesn't always equal impact. Adams has waited his entire career for this kind of opportunity. 8 seasons in Green Bay. 4 NFC Championship games. 0 Super Bowl appearances. Always close. Never enough. Now, in Los Angeles, he's back in the conference title game again. 5th time. Another shot. And this time, he's not just a passenger. He's a difference maker. Even when the box score doesn't show it. Over the regular season, Adams led the NFL in touchdowns. 14. 60 catches. Nearly 800 yards. In the snow, in the cold, with defenses bracketing him, his presence alone warped coverages. That matters. But the catch, that catch, is what everyone will remember, because it symbolizes something bigger than one game. It represents how fragile outcomes are in the NFL, how thin the line is between glory and heartbreak, how a single interpretation can rewrite months of work. For Bills fans, this controversy feels personal. They watch their season end on a ruling that, one day later, seemed to be applied differently. That kind of whiplash erodes trust. For Rams fans, the call feels justified. The rules analyst agreed. The replay supported it. Why should their win be questioned? Both sides can be right. And that's the problem. The NFL doesn't operate in absolutes anymore. It operates in interpretations. And interpretations change narratives. If the Adams catch is ruled incomplete, the Rams might not score. The Bears might control the clock. The game might go to overtime differently. Entire playbooks shift. If the Cooks play is ruled a catch, Buffalo keeps possession. Maybe they score. Maybe Denver never gets the ball. Maybe the Bills are still alive. Instead, one team is preparing for a conference championship. The other is cleaning out lockers. That's not a small difference. That's everything. And this isn't the first time. It won't be the last. Every postseason, a rule becomes the villain. The tuck rule. Pass interference. Roughing the passer. Now it's the catch rule again. The league reacts. Adjusts language. Promises clarity. Then the cycle repeats. Because football moves too fast for perfect definitions. And yet, fans demand them. Because when stakes are this high, close enough isn't good enough. Matthew Stafford's honesty is what made this moment resonate. He didn't spin it. He didn't oversell it. He said what everyone watching at home felt. There's no way. Until there was. That gap between expectation and reality is where controversy lives. As the Rams now prepare for an NFC West showdown against the Seattle Seahawks, this play will follow them. Every close call will be scrutinized. Every ruling will be magnified. Because once the league shows inconsistency, it loses the benefit of the doubt. And for the Bills, this will linger all offseason. Every replay, every comparison, every reminder that football isn't just about execution. It's about interpretation. So here's the real question. Not whether Adams caught the ball, or whether Cooks should have been ruled down. The real question is this. Can the NFL survive another postseason where its biggest moments are decided not by players, but by definitions? Because if fans stop believing the rules are applied evenly, the integrity of the product takes a hit. And that's a dangerous place for any league. The Rams are moving on. Davante Adams is one win away from the Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford is chasing another ring. And somewhere in Buffalo, fans are watching the same clips, asking the same question over and over. Same catch, same fight, same fall. So why wasn't it the same call? Now I want to hear from you. Look at both plays, strip away the jerseys, strip away the stakes. Do you believe the NFL got it right in both games? Or did one ruling unfairly change the course of the playoffs? Let me know in the comments, because this debate isn't going away anytime soon.